61. Lexi Wilson alongside of him. Off the turn, and we are green on the rookie sportsman feature. Norcia in the middle groove, but Stacy goes right to the bottom. Lexi Wilson on the outside. Through and down the Lexi opening up 3 car lengths. He wasted no time. He has the lead by turn number 2. Puglisi off of 4, high, wide, and handsome, and he will lead lap 1. Norcia in second. Lexi Wilson holding on to third with Kelly North right there. Off the corner and down the back. Puglisi looking strong once again, but Norcia matching him as he sees him 5 or 6 car lengths back. Norcia talked with Jim Murdoch before the race and in the pits and said he wanted to work on his entrance to the corners, and it looks like he's getting through the corners a lot better here as he chases after Puglisi leading him into 3, stretches lead to maybe 7 car lengths. Now Norcia trying to stay with him and is doing a good job here. 1 running second. Lexi Wilson looking stronger in the 1W. And Cale Van Dorn first time out, back in 4th, right behind Lexi. We're halfway through. It'll be 3 to go this time by for Puglisi. Second, but he has fallen back. Lexi Wilson and Van Dorn closing it on. It'll be 2 to go. 2 left to go. Norcia bringing it off at turn number 4. And Wilson and the 29J of Van Dorn. Puglisi by a straightaway at the white flag. 1 left to go for Steve Puglisi. Final 2 turns, Puglisi off the corner, and he will continue the 4th win of the year for Steve Puglisi. John Norcia will come home second, followed by Lexi Wilson and Cale Van Dorn.
4 times in a row, 4 for 4. Puglisi Motorsports, Mancini Custom Homes, Bicknell Racing Products, undefeated so far in 2024. Getting the belts off, the safety equipment. John Norcia had a good run going, and then he whacked the wall with about
1 exhibition race like they always do and have cars on display. All right, here they come off of turn 4, and we are green. Second 8-lap feature for the rookies, and it is Cale Van Dorn grabbing the early lead. Puglisi getting by John Norcia. Lexi Wilson holding on to second as they go down the back. Puglisi staying low on the track. He sneaks underneath to Lexi Wilson and takes the second spot. Holding off sources. They come down the front. Cale Van Dorn leading. He led lap 1. Now leads down the back stretch. Puglisi reeling him in with a couple of car lengths. Now 2 car lengths separate them going into turn 3. Norcia in hot there in the 4th spot. Neil job of holding that car and bringing it back on the high side. Puglisi closes up to Van Dorn's back bumper. Van Dorn's led the first 2 laps. Van Dorn on the outside, down on the bottom. It is Puglisi side by side. Puglisi by less than a car like the first he leads lap number 3. Puglisi back into the lead. Van Dorn, Lexi Wilson, 1, 2, 3, and they're all pretty much right together there. Norcia fell back a little bit, but he's watching way up, that time way high in turn 4. Give him points for trying. He's really trying to get into the corners a lot harder and make it stick. Lexi Wilson taking the 100 Van North for a second, right on his back bumper here with 3 laps to go as Puglisi has slowly pulled away from the 2 of half. And that is a good battle for second going on as Lexi Wilson will go to the high side going into 3. Trying the throw it back in on Van North's back bumper. Van North might be running 2 laps to go, 2 to go. Looking pretty good here as Puglisi pulling away. Stephen Puglisi will get the white flag. Here's a third of the straightaway out in front. Down the back, Puglisi into turn number 4. Van Noort in only his second start. His first was earlier tonight. Here's the checkered flag. Puglisi is still undefeated. Van Noort's going to take a second. In just his second start, Lexi Wilson right on his back bumper there with a strong third. Then John Norsha is fourth.
Once again, undefeated. Puglisi Motorsports, Mancini Custom Homes, Bicknell Racing Products. A pack of 4 cylinders racing close to each other coming out of turn 2. 2 and 3 wide action. We are clean and green through the first half of lap number 1. As Joe Gary Jr., the 30, they're going to go 3 wide coming out of 4. Oh, it's getting tight down the front stretch. One turn sideways. He gets drilled by the 409. Tired from this event, out of the 20 on the scheduled starting lineup. We saw the 4 pulling to the infield as the green flag comes back out. Steinbeck now damn hard. That just shortened the front end of the 26 by about 6 inches. Joe Gary, and I don't think he's going to be able to continue. He's got to have some sort of issues as he dips down into the infield. The whole front end folded up like an accordion as they're 3 wide coming back out of turn 4. The 30 on the outside, Joe Gary Jr. after big problems for his dad. And now the Draytons are working their way up to the pack. The Drayton boys running 3rd and 5th. Bobby Drayton to the inside for that second position. Going into turn 1 by the 30th, Joe Gary Jr. And don't look now, but Kyle Hurley up to 3rd as Bobby Drayton goes to the outside. Bobby Drayton to the outside of Robbie Dunn. They're going to go side by side. Wheel to wheel, fender to fender out of turn 4. Great racing in the 4-cylinder division. That's the old man on the outside. He's got the X on the car. Bobby Drayton knows how to get around here. He's been racing here for at least 20, 23 years, on and off. And now he gets the lead in the 4-cylinder feature. Robbie Dunn powering back on the inside. Kyle Hurley watching the battle for the lead right in front of them. Stepping down low in 82. She keeps a clean racing line to the outside of her. Down by the lap car of Selena Carpenter. Bobby Drayton out front. He's got a 2, making 2.5 car length lead. Hard third of the way finish this time by 5 laps in, 10 to go. 10 laps to go now for Bob Drayton. Robbie Dunn right there. Here comes Kyle Hurley in the 23. Now Hurley looks to the outside of Robbie Dunn. Side by side battle for second with a real slow car right in the middle of the track. Oh, the number 6 down the hole. He gets out of the way. That battle continues to rage for second. Hurley to the outside. Robbie Dunn not letting him get away. This time Hurley has the advantage back in the 3. Kyle Hurley now gets around Dunn, looks to the inside of Bobby Drayton. The Hurley fans are going nuts on the front stretch as he looks to the inside. Kyle Hurley wants to lead. They were side by side briefly out of turn two. This time by, it's going to be quickly halfway. Halfway this time by as Hurley now puts the pressure on Bobby Drayton. Now Hurley, he had his shirts for sale when you first walked in. He's going to try to double up. One opening night a few weeks ago. That to defend that opening night win. But he's going to have to get around an old veteran in Bobby Drayton. Bobby Drayton having some success in the four cylinders since coming back. Really, with a great run to the inside, he's got a lot of momentum. Can he make it stick out of turn two? Oh, so lap cars in front of them. Bobby Drayton is going to thread the needle, but it's all going to be for naught. As the yellow flag caution on the speedway comes out with 6 laps to go, it'll be a double file. Bobby Dunn and Joe Gary, your top 4. With 6 laps to go, the green flag comes out. Let's see who gets the jump on the gas out of turn 4. Robbie Dunn, don't count out that 51. He's going to squeeze by for second. Let's see if he pulls the slide job, moves up in front of Hurley. No, he doesn't have the room. They're going to continue to go side by side, wheel to wheel for second. That's going to allow Drayton to get away a little bit. As behind them, a great battle for the 18. Justin Vance, he started 17th. He's running up to 5th, and he wants 4th. A great run for Justin Vance, and he gets taken out down the backstretch. Well, now he's on the gas. Green flag comes back out. 5 laps to go. Kyle Hurley back to the turn 1. Drayton goes up in the middle. Here comes Hurley trying to dig down low. Not enough momentum to carry him around Bobby Drayton, so Hurley slips back to second, trying to build a momentum of speed going into 3. And look at this, he's not going to lift. Powers into 3. They both go sliding up top to the racetrack. Kyle Hurley maybe with the advantage. A drag race through 1 and 2. Hurley again with the momentum drifting out in the middle of the racetrack. That pushes Drayton up high, and Drayton's momentum may have just been stymied enough to let Kyle Hurley back into the lead. Kyle Hurley now a advantage by about 3 laps to go. 3 to go for Kyle Hurley. Bobby Drayton Sr. trying to regroup, trying to find a good line to exit out of turn 2. In the 4-cylinder division, it's all about keeping up that momentum. If you get sideways, if you bobble, it takes longer to recover in this type of class. Keep those RPMs up high. 2 laps. 2 to go now. As Selena gets out of the way. One more time around for Kyle Hurley. Bobby Drayton's in second. Robbie Dunn runs third. Cheering, standing on their feet, leading him toward turn 1. Bobby Drayton not letting him get away. He within striking distance, but now loses a car length or 2. For the final time, turns 3 and 4. Taking the win for the second time in a row. Your winner of the 4-cylinder, Bobby Drayton's in second, Robbie Dunn's in third, Ian Ashford in 4th, and the 69 of Justin Dunn, your top 5. Good action in the 4 cylinders. Slowed by a couple of yellow flags.
Here comes our winner. Crate 602 Sportsman feature event. Ryan Heim takes the wheel and we're racing! 20-lap Crate 602 Sportsman looked out. Turn 2, we got a chain reaction pile up over there. One car got around. He got straightened out, and I think that was Dan Fleming, and he was able to keep going, but now we got coming in. All right, here they come. Off of turn 4, and we are free. got up a little high there, lost some momentum, but still holds on to third. Off at turn 4, it is Ryan High. Fleming has a problem, and it dropped all the way to the back of the field. That may be because of the contact on that accident. Up front, High leading the way over Aaron Weaver, John Farissier. All the way to the rear, and is just milking the car at this point around the track. Van Wickle up to 4th, then Jordan Coxon, Van Ellery, that's your top 6. The blue back number 3 out front. The winner last week. Mike Stone next in line, and then John Meyer in the 67. Meyer's first time back in quite a while. Aaron Weaver and is trying to challenge for the spot. Got a nose under him here. Weaver holds him off. 5 lanes. Battle for the Farissier. Hendrickson and Wickle right on Farissier going down to turn number 3. Weaver is up the hill on Farissier. He's driven away from him. Second, he will be the point leader with Mike Butler out of the race. Here is the green flag in hand, and we're back. Farissier gets the lead. Farissier crosses him over. Went up top, went to the bottom, and he drives by Weaver going into turn 3. Farissier sets the corner in the middle of the groove, and John Farissier with a nice pass. Weaver as he follows Farissier by, and he tries to reel in Farissier down the back. Steve Davis under Ellery for the 4th spot. Ellery on the outside of him, full quarters there behind him. Bill in his first start here in quite a while. Bill challenging Meyer down the back after the around 15th spot there as they come back down the front. Aaron Weaver still third with Steve Davis right on him. Ellery and Simmons in tow. That is your top 6. And Matt Peck's in that battle as well. Down the back. Weaver and Davis next in line. Track in great shape. Here goes Josh. Working through 1, 2, 3. Working through the north end of the speedway and back down the front end. Trying to make a pass here, and side by side, Weaver holds him off across the door. Ellery, Ethan Bill trying to get 7th now, and he starts from right coast. Ethan Bill slowly advancing towards the front. number 3 Farissier. 4 to go this time by. This is lap 16 down the front. 4 laps to go. Van Wickle, 4 back in. Not forcing it at all. We are getting the last traffic. Farissier will come up on Zach Cook at the 28X. Cook goes up the track. Farissier quickly underneath him. The second place Van Wickle under Zach Cook as well. And he can't fly him. Leads Farissier. Increase Farissier 5 or 6 Carly. Steve Davis in the third spot. Ellery is fourth. Simmons is fifth. And Aaron Weaver is throwing it back. He's going to make it up. 2 laps to go. Now going to go for Farissier. Aaron Weaver exits the track in turn number 3. There are 2 cars in Albany Lights that are racing side by side. Leader John Farissier coming up on them. It is Isaac Elsner in the 50 and the 43 of rookie senior leader. Stephen Mancini and Farissier switch the lap cars and keep this lead. That was a great move on the final lap. That could be the winning move. 2 turns to go. John Farissier, who came here from Orange County, will win in only the third start heat. Wins the night in heat and the feature. Farissier winning in the 995. Second is Nick Van Wickle. Davis, Ellery, and Simmons, the top 5. Way out. We'll send it down the track side as the John Farissier pulls in the victory lane. Ready to go racing! Alright, here they come off a turn 4 racing. Hendrickson does keep down on the inside there. He'll go by Ascar on the back stretch, but it's Gordon to the lead. Kevin Gordon leading the way, but he can got the lead off the 4. We got a car up in the top 5, that is DJ Hunt. Go down and Brandon Grasso, who finished 1 and 2 last week. They still got quite a ways to go. Here they come. Green. Wide back there, Jack Butler was the outside of that group, and he will lose 6 racing spots. He's up here defending it was not a driveline problem, and straightaway in front of Wayne Hendrickson. come. Wade on the throttle. Danny creeps to the top. Tries to angle to the bottom. We're Grasso off of turn number 2. Wade Hendrickson opening up 3 car lengths on turn number 3. Through the north end of the speedway for the final time. And Wade Hendrickson is going to win. One for the old guy, but he's not that old. I know, because I'm not that old either.
Picks up the pace, 2 by 2 off of turn 4. The double greens in the air. We are street stock racing for the final time tonight. Here comes the 18 to the inside. The 94, Brian Ludwig. We've got trouble. I think that could be Jeremy Dorn. Yellow flag caution on the speedway. And now we have a wreck on the front stretch here. Aaron Cox and Ronnie Pavia side by side. Try to get a lap in this time. The street stocks come back to green flag racing. Fleming to the inside, making it 3 wide as Pavia gets the lead on the back stretch. Darren Cox is in second. Scott Freed is in third. Ryan Ludwig and Kory Fleming in the 704 up to 5th. Side by side. Bouncing in turn 1. A wheel is off and Darren Cox goes spinning in the restart zone looking for the green flag. From the starting stand. Street stocks charge off of turn 4. Pavia shuts the door coming out of 2. Scott Freed in second. Bill Liedtka runs third. Then we have Ludwig, Baldwin, and Spiderman, the only Spiderman here. Rob Pavia opening up the lead about 3 car lengths back in turn 1. Had a little bobble for 1 and 2. That allowed Scott Freed to gain about a car length or 2. Bill Liedtka going high to the outside. He was doing that in the heat race, trying to find some extra room on the outside and diving. Now to the inside of Bill Liedtka. Bill is fast, but right now Pavia is faster than everybody out there, driving away from second and third on back. Single throttle, we have to go all the way back. Side-by-side racing, and that's Kory Fleming and Spiderman wheel to wheel out of turn 2. Watching it at home live on Dirt Track Digest TV, the nightcap tonight of the Street Stocks reality to come back to the back. Challenging Spiderman to that. Hey, back up, we've got a battle for second, third, fourth, and 5th. Let's shift our focus back into turn 3. Bill Liedtka to the inside. Bill Liedtka 1 second away from Scott Freed. They're wheel to wheel down the front stretch. Passing the start to the side by side. Give the advantage to Bill Liedtka. Trying to find a crossover move. Gets back to the inside. Great battle for second back in the 3. All of that battling behind the leader was allowing Ron Pavia to pull out to a straightaway lead over second, third, fourth, and 5th. But that battle for those 4 cars is high and heavy back in turn 1. And the yellow flag comes out with 9 to go. We've got a car spun that looks like Joe Wolf, the 69W. You're right. Getting a late charge. Here comes Bill momentum on the outside. They got off each other. right behind them, and there goes, he saved it. Scott Creed got completely sideways, but was able to drive out of it. The battle is now for the lead. Pavia has it. Bill Liedtka running in second, trying to take Hartwig up to third. 5 laps to go, make it 4.5 now for Ron Pavia. Looking for his first career win here. Paul Hartwig with a burst of speed, holding off Kory Fleming for third. Running back to the inside. And Fleming tries a slide job right in front of Hartwig for that third position. Move Fleming up to third. This time by, it'll be 3 laps to go. 3 to go for Ron Pavia. Again, looking for his third career. Top 4 single file as Pavia driving away from second spot. 2 laps to go this time by. The twin sticks up in the air. 2 laps to go for Ron Pavia. A rider is heating up for second. Here comes Kory Fleming. Looks high. He's going to try to get across. No, he's going to stay to the outside too. Pavia down to the outside of Kory Fleming to the outside of Bill Liedtka. This will be the white flag this time by. 1 lap remains for Pavia as Liedtka battles Kory Fleming. And Bill Liedtka watching all this happen in third. Here we go. The pace picking up out of turn 3. Turn 4. They look for the green flag. Back in the air. White flag. Green flag. 1 lap to go. Pavia makes his way to the inside. He pulls away from Kory Fleming. About a car length and a half separates them for the final time for the tri-oval. Coming out of turn number 3, Pavia can smell it. He can see it. He can taste it. He's got to get through one more turn. First coming away. Ron Pavia. Second spot, Kory Fleming. And it looks like the 310s are on the steps, make it extremely slippery in the stands. But we've got a celebration about